especially that of rapper HP's live band. Many regard her as the bass queen, but call her Tebza. Well, her bubbly personality makes her a bowl of fun, but her skills on the bass guitar what gained her the respect that kept her in the music industry. Well, she's currently working on her debut album, and she joins us in studio. Tell us more about her album. Am I supposed to call you Tebza?
Whatever works for you. Tebza, you know, the thing is with the house, it's not about being older. It's just the respect. You know how it is, especially, you know, African people. I mean, we are brought up in that. So, so I happen to be Osmamba.
I'm curious, bass. How did you fall in love with this instrument, and how did the two meet?
Funny enough, I never had that dream of, oh my goodness, if I can see myself playing bass, or maybe seeing somebody who plays bass, and I'm thinking, I just wanted to start a band. And the outfit that I was putting together, there was nobody who was playing the bass. That was the only instrument that was missing. So I was like, okay, I'll play that. That's just how I started. You know, there's no fancy story behind it. But with time, I got to realize that actually this whole thing has always been inside. You know, it just needed something to just spark it, you know.
But who taught you?
I'm a self-taught bass player. I started actually with the guitar. I took lessons at the Mabana Cultural Center.
I know Mabana.
So when I moved to the bass, I was like, okay, I can take those scales that I did on the guitar, just transfer them to the bass. And unfortunately, I could not stay for the whole course because I had started performing as a singer with like musicals and other bands. And I picked it up along the way with all the songs that I loved.
What have you learned and achieved over the many years of working with HP?
Wow, humility is everything. That's something that he is always showing us as the whole band, and I think also if you are humble, you know, you get to attract, you know, positivity and good people into your own space, and I think that is something that can take anybody in any career, you know, a long way. So that's what I learned, and I think for anybody who wants to get into this industry, or rather the whole entertainment industry, just have that humbleness about everything that you do, and all will be pashasha.
Okay, so debut album, you're working on your debut album. Speak to us about the direction this album is going to go and why you've chosen this specific sound.
First of all, I'm going to be singing. Everybody, I'm going to be singing. I know you know the Tebza that plays bass. Can I introduce the Tebza that sings? Because that's where I started. So you're going to hear me sing. But also I'll be playing bass as well. The album will be called Episodes of My Creativity. It's been a long time coming. You know, for people that know me from back home, they're like, Tebza, like really, every time when we see you with other artists, we're like, come on, where's the Tebza that we know? And this is just going to be like experiences, you know, of my journey in the industry. You know, each and every song actually is an episode. I mean, if you listen to track 1, you're not going to get the feel of what track 2 is up until you listen to track 2. So every song has its own life. And I'm not even sure what the sound is, because some people are like, are you a jazz musician? Are you like hip-hop because you play with hip-hop acts? Are you going to sing gospel? I'm like, just get into the music and then decide for yourself.
But what do you bring to the industry that isn't there already?
Well, I'm not sure, but I hope that I'm bringing positivity, because a lot of stuff that is happening here, it comes from people having experienced something with somebody else, so it gets born from that. But with me, I think everything that I do, it comes from just me. I haven't looked at anybody else and brought, okay, this is what I heard from somebody, and this is how I'm going to do this. I've always tried to be, you know, original and just dig from within. So I think I hope that I am, you know, hope to other people, or when somebody else looks at me, they might think, okay, if she can do it, maybe I can also do it as well, you know, I hope.
Okay,
That's
well,
what I'm bringing.
you know what? I look forward to it. I was going to ask you what's the sound, but then you said you don't want to put in a box.
Yeah,
so let's
I don't want to do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Bassist Tebza, known to her industry mates as a bass queen, is currently working on a solo album set to be released this year. But before that, let's allow Tebza's music back. What are they called?
The music what?
The back singers.
Backing vocals.
Backing vocals. Yo, English is gone. Should take us to the ad break.
All right. Thank you so much.